观众朋友大家好，欢迎来到本次的傲神金股小股票大收益，我是 Angel。上次我采访了一家OTCQB 的，它的代码是 Mgrof 的公司，然后也有那个观众在下面留言，包括 VIP 也会有问，我想再采访一下，就这些问题，我搜集了5个问题，然后来再回答一下。那先介绍一下，这是我们 Mgrof 是一家在 OTCQB 挂牌的，它的代码是 Mgrof， 然后它是做什么的呢？它是从植物当中芥菜植物当中去提取具有杀虫性的，能够保护我们的像土豆等等别的蔬菜水果免受疾病虫害跟杂草的侵害。这个东西非常非常的有意思，因为它是纯天然的并且是因为现在欧盟。主要是欧盟我想美国之后也会跟进。欧盟现在是说，之前用的一个保存土豆的一个剂，我不知道大家有记得吗？就是土豆会发芽的那个，其实它在运输过程中已经先涂了那层东西了，但是现在欧盟说是不允许去弄，这个叫氯苯胺磷的东西叫 CIPC， 然后它禁令之后呢，大家就要去找这个代替物特别是马铃薯存储这个问题。那么我 Mgrof 这个就非常好，因为它是纯天然，它来自于这个芥菜当中的提取。好，那我先如果对这家公司感兴趣，可以回看上一次的一个road show，我们在 YouTube 上面有放。OK，Thank you, Corey. To meet you again here, and I collect 5 questions from the audience. Let's go them one by one. Okay. So the first question: what is our competitor situation? Do we have any competitor? I don't think we have a competitor.
Well, I mean, with Mgrof here, we currently do not have a product. We have a technology that is in development and registration. So we were actually, I believe, just on the cusp of the commercialization of this technology so that it becomes a product and then we start selling it into the market and that. So hopefully that potentially could happen here within the next year or two in different jurisdictions around the world. But in terms of competition, where we see our technology fitting in, it would compete against, say, biopesticides or other natural technologies or synthetic chemistries. And we see that our technology is quite unique. First, from the biopesticide point of view, we are natural, we are organic like other biopesticides, but we are different from other biopesticides in that we are efficacious. Many of the natural technologies that are out there on the market today, they have not met performance expectations. They're like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound that's bleeding or whatever. They're just a short-term fix they suppress. What we've seen is our technology probably is more similar to synthetic chemistries in that, given its efficacy. So it's natural, it's organic, like biopesticides, but it has the efficacy of synthetic chemistry. So we see our technology kind of in its own little sphere with an effective mode of action and being unique.
Got it. 那我再问他，我说我们这个有竞争对手吗？他说其实我们就像我前面有划一下这个之前的路演的这个，大家可以看一下，他们其实做的是一个天然的一个东西，然后它天然的像杀虫剂一样的，你说有竞争对手应该算有，但是他们的时效性很短，那化学的肯定是时效性很长，但是我们这个产品它就是既纯天然，就是植物提取，但是它的保护的技能呢，时间长效却是像化学一样那么长久的，所以从这个角度来说，应该是没有什么太多的竞争对手。Okay, let's get the second question. Do we have any client now? How about the client pipeline, the volume?
Yeah, perfect. Great question. No, we do not have any clients now. As I mentioned, our technology is not a product yet. It's not available for sale. We're working on those registrations, approvals. I will say, though, is that in the past, our first generation technology, which was a mustard meal, we did have about $700,000 of sales over about a 2-year time frame, which is actually a very impressive, entry-level sales for a new technology coming into the market. The issue with that technology and product is that it was very bulky. Farmers would have to put about 1,000 to 2,000 pounds of it down per acre. It was in a dry format as well. They wanted liquid format. So That's where we came up with the second generation technology, which we call Terra MG. And you showed a picture of that technology on one of the first slides of the presentation. This technology is an extract of that first generation technology, which we're now looking to get registered. So once we do have registration done, we're excited to approach those clientele that we had before for the first generation technology. And in fact, we still get sales about product, farmers wanting this product. It's just that we suspended production of the first generation technology. And in addition, we look forward to getting this technology commercialized globally around the world, through other avenues. We own the technology, but we're going to partner with groups that have the distribution channels and the sales teams to get this product into market quickly.
Understood. 因为我问他有没有客户，因为现在他这个是做的第二代，他之前有一代、第一代他的这个新产品，大概问世就很快有70万的一个收入，对于一个新产品面试是很不错的。那现在为什么要做第二代？因为第一代它有个问题就比较浓稠、比较厚满，所以它要做更多的改进。那么现在这个产品它是一个 IP 吧，它现在要注册，然后要去完成它的商业化的一系列事情，所以它还不能算是一个产品，是一个偏实验室阶段的什么一个产品吧，未来的一个产品。Okay, so the third question is consider about expanding business to India or China. Actually, you already mentioned in the last previous question.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, our objective is to get this technology commercialized globally as soon as possible, and that would include definitely India and China. If you look at India, I mean, their soils, are being depleted given the chemistries that they've been using in the past, the fertilizers, etc. So to have a natural organic technology come in there that can help treat diseases and pests, which they're going to continue to have, but more in a natural way, and protect the positive soil microbiome that exists in the soil, is critical for the soils of India and for the farm production of India and the billion people that live there. In China, we're actually testing with Bayer right now in China, and so it's quite exciting to move outside of North America into other parts of the world, such as India and China, and we look forward to getting our technologies commercialized in these areas.
Got it. 因为我刚才有问他其实他在第二个问题已经谈到想做一个全球化的推广嘛，因为这个产品它现在就是在一个个的一个注册完成，然后就可以变成商品化，就变成一个商品就去卖了。所以像中国也好，印度也好，这是他肯定要去涉足的，因为印度他之前用的化学的试剂太多了，我不知道大家知不知道有一个叫百草枯的，很多在中国国内我也知道有人在用它用了之后它的确是不长草，但是这片土地要很久很久才能再种东西。那现在其实我们 Mgrof 所正在研发的这个东西真的是很好，而且它跟大厂是有合作的。在上一次的柔秀里面路演里面，它在跟拜耳合作包括别的几家，大家可以回看上一个。那么拜耳中国呢，它现在就是在测这个产品这个是全天然的有机的一个，应该说像杀虫剂一样的一个东西。所以一定会去扩张到中国或者印度这些，他都会考虑在北美之外的一个地方。Okay, so how about what is the commercialize plan? So 2 years ago, later, right? Yeah.
Great question. That's what we're working on here right now as we speak. So as I mentioned a few minutes ago, that we own the technology. Mgrof owns the technology. To utilize Terra MG as a biopesticide and biofumigant. Our strategy is to partner with companies that are already in these markets, that have the expertise in those markets, the R&D teams, the regulatory teams, to help us get this technology commercialized around the world as quickly as possible. And that's what we've done. We've partnered with Bayer, we've partnered with Sumitomo Corporation, Janssen on the post-harvest side, and we knew that these ag chem companies, they'd want to test this technology. We showed them all of our results. We said, yeah, it works, but they don't believe necessarily us. They want to go and test it. and they want to test it in other soils. How is this going to work in China, for instance? And that, so that these trials that have been going on for a couple of years now are very important for our partners to see and for us to learn. We own all the information coming out of it. Our objective now is to take these partnerships and move them into commercial agreements, and that to help us get these products registered now, commercialized around the world. And what we see is that that's probably going to be coming to a head hopefully this year. It's time to get this technology commercialized and into farmers' hands so that it can be utilized around the world.
Understood. 因为我又问他，因为他这个东西我还是要回到上一次的路演的那个情况，他其实已经在做很多的实验了，而且已经是有些已经走出实验室到现场啊什么，包括已经去注册登记等等，就不同的跟不同的公司再去做合作嘛。那他想做的商业就很简单，因为他拥有这个知识产权，他有这个配方，他现在在跟一些大厂去做合作。那大厂的话需要在不同的土地上面去，因为虽然他有数据啊，但人家还是要按照自己一个流程来重新看一下这个产品到底是不是如他所说的那么好。那么在不同的土壤上面去做实验，那包括像拜耳的话，他有在跟拜耳中国在做合作，那在中国的这个土壤上面去看一下是不是效果也是那么好除草啊各方面的那个虫害问题也是不是那么好，所以通过那么些大的一些合作的计划，那就可以，因为这些大厂本身他们就有渠道去推广啊销售，这不是问题了，所以他们现在要做的就是完成这一系列的和大厂的合作的一个叫什么叫测试一样的实验性的。今年他觉得应该是一个不错的年份，2023年，因为之前已经合作了蛮久了，基本上是可以往商业化、产品化这块去走。Okay, so the last question is, what is the gross margin?
Yeah, great question. We don't give out gross margins. It is, proprietary information, confidential information. But I will say is that what we've seen is that, synthetic chemistries, they typically have a margin north of 90%. Gross margin north of 90%. Many of the biologicals that are on the market today have a gross margin probably more in the 50-60% range. What we're seeing, again, we're unique in that we're natural, but we're seeing a margin that potentially could be higher than 70%, 70-75%, a very strong gross margin. Based on the numbers that we see here right now today, so that's quite positive for us when we do have a commercial technology.
Got it. Thank you. 然后我问他毛利率怎么样，他说这个是应该也偏商业方面的机密啊，但是他可以分享一下像那种化学的，他们的毛利好高，90%。那么像一些有机的话，纯天然的话大概是50-60%，但是他们这个产品不一样，他感觉70-80%是没有什么问题的，所以是一个毛利率很高的。所以我来给大家再总结一下，今天我是一个对上一次路演的一个回访一个采访。这家公司叫 Mgrof， 是 Biologics 的一个公司是可持续农业提供一个天然有机的生物性的一个防治技术。它在 OTC QB。大家可以去看一下，是 QB 还不错的一个质量 ，Mgrof 这家公司，然后呢，我问了他几个问题，刚才也有说，那它的其实就是从纯天然的荠菜吧，这应该是一个天然的化合物，然后它可以杀虫，可以免受虫害的灾害、杂草的侵袭，是一个非常有意思的公司。目前它在和一些大厂做一些合作，基本上。大家可以看到什么有上市啊，然后拜耳啊这些都有。这个是那个我记得是 Johnson 下面的一个，大家都有做。然后不同对于香蕉或者油菜籽等等都在做，从实验室开始，还是说到早期的温室，甚至到现场的实验以及去注册，都已经一步步在走。所以如果大家感兴趣的话，大家可以持续的关注我。然后看一下我们的 Mgrof 有没有更多的新闻那今天的采访就到这里，如果有任何的问题，大家可以在下面留言。那这次的采访是基于上一次的一个路演，所有的信息都是会有一些前瞻性的描述这是我们的免责声明，希望大家能够理解。好，感谢收看，那今天就到这里。Thank you.